speaking to a socialist conference, at which time he slammed the President of the United States, essentially indicated he thinks he's out of his mind, like lost his marbles. I want you to hear this and tell me if you think this is appropriate.
We've got a feeble-minded, trigger-happy president who plunged us into a war where no threat was present, with no clear objectives and no exit plan. We need to call that what it is. That's fascism.
Even the socialists barely cheering. But how inappropriate is that? Republican or Democrat, you could do subtle things that we used to. I'm not used to seeing that.
It's absolutely unacceptable and un-American. It reminds me of my daughter last week on the way home from soccer practice said, "Daddy, are we the bad guys?" That absolutely broke my heart and infuriated me because she's getting that information from who knows, but one of them is the governor of Minnesota. America is the side of good in this case. Iran is clearly the side of evil. And if you need any more proof than that, hundreds of Iranians murdered 40,000 of their own people. Hundreds of American troops risked their lives to save one of our downed service members.
Right. Is that part?
All right, so first I would like to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash. I also want to say double honors to the apostles and elders of James Stone and to the Akim that are out there in the houses and edges pushing this truth. Shalom. This is the brother Kanan here with a quick lesson. And as you hear, this umbrella on this screen says, you know what I mean, it basically say you want your rip. When his daughter basically asked him if they were the bad guys. And that is the sentiment that the majority of the world is feeling. You know what I mean? Or they're now coming to the realization that America is actually the bad guys. It's a deeper than just America, you know. White people are the bad guys. According to the Bible, they are the wicked. You know what I mean? The descendants of Esau, let me put it that way. The descendants of Esau, you know what I mean? That majority of them are so-called Caucasian, you know what I mean? They are the wicked according to the scriptures. They rule the earth. Majority of them control the nuclear weapons. Them have the militaries. They are the bad guys. But the Bible specifically point out a nation that we're going to be destroyed by fire. Its smoke is going to go up, and that is Babylon. Babylon goes back to the word Babel, which means confusion. That's what America is, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of scriptures that point out clearly to you that America is Babylon. You know what I mean? And if you think about it again, which I'm going to read the scripture, America basically has their hand in every country, right? Every country. America has their hand. They have their armies and their military all across the world, policing the world, you know, basically trying to keep everything in their favor. Because what a lot of country does, I'm going to get back to the bad guys, what a lot of country does, you know what I mean? Because at a certain time period, they made America this so-called great nation, so to speak, you know, by making allegiance with them, you know, in order that them trade with the US dollars and all of that, and that help prompt up America, make the military get bigger and bigger, and they use this power to go around the world, sanction everybody. Oh, you're not going what we're going, we're going to sanction you. Which is why a lot of people right now, a lot of countries right now is trying to turn away from the US dollar. And America will go tooth and nail to defend it, because without that, they are a weak and destroyed nation. And therefore, they are willing to die, are willing to see this world collapse before they go down. They're not playing the game fair. You know, this scheme and Ponzi scheme that they have, they're not playing it fair. And that's why all these nations are hating America. And they are even their allies. You know what I mean? Ooh, like UK, Spain, you know what I mean? France. All these other countries are allies of America. America, them big brother, so to speak. And they've been being bullied around by America. But now they're seeing that it's not really beneficial to some extent, because America is about making America great. And that's why these nations are going to turn against America through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai spirit and control and basically will. And they're going to destroy America. And that is plain and straight. The scriptures are not broken. They are clear to those who have ears to hear. The elect, 144,000 men of the nation of Israel, the 12 tribe of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And I'm reading the scripture real clear. Right, so this is Jeremiah 51 and verse 7. It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. All the earth is following the Babylon juice, democracy. You know what I mean? Free to be this, free to be that, free to be everything apart from being righteous. All right? You know, for uphold righteousness, because people are free to do whatever they want to do. That's what America push, right? It says the nation have drunken after wine, therefore the nations are mad, being what? Angry. They are angry and upset with America because they are being robbed. You know, running to Venezuela. Oh, it was our oil before, you know, take it. You know what I mean? Oh, y'all make cheaper deal with a country. Oh, they're supplying China. And China's our biggest threat. So we got to stop that. Oh, they're supplying, Iran is supplying China. We got all these cases, and they use false narrative and stories to tell you that this is why they are doing what they're doing, which will be a failing empire that is going to collapse and crumble. And that's what they want to save and preserve, because the other nations have better deals with one another. You know what I mean? And they're trying to put aside America out of their deals. And America, again, is willing to fight till the last drop for that. And they're going to be destroyed. Let's continue. So, verse 8, Isaiah chapter Jeremiah 58 and verse 8 says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. Yeah, if you're bad for America, if you feel like you gotta go heal America, no. The Lord is not going to heal America, because America is where majority of the atrocities are done to the people of God, the true Israelites. And they are working with the fake ones, the gutter rats over there in the Jewish in the land, proclaim themselves to be the true Jews, which they are not. So they have destroyed us, unalive us, tortured us, taxed the hell out of us, all that evil can think of, put us in prison walls, all these things, give us all sorts of diseases, put us in ghettos, all these things, make our woman hate us. That's what they are for. That's what they've been doing. And the Lord's going to destroy this wicked land, or that wicked land, because I'm not in that land. But yes, the Lord's going to destroy that wicked land that promote all these nastiness. It is Sodom and Gomorrah, it is Egypt, it is Babylon. All right, let me continue. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven. America has been so evil. It is clear for the entire world to see that they are the bad guys. And now they are seeing themselves that they really are the bad guys. Right? Because you're all over the place. I tell people who them can deal with, because you want the things in your favor. A lot of these wars you're seeing being prompted up, it was started by America invading people in them country and trying to change their leaders to give favor and deals for their country to benefit and get rich. That's what it started from. These people have despised this country, America, because of that. So they have reasons. They are not in other countries like America in their country telling the people them what to do. They're not there doing that. But America got every border, every country, impose all sort of madness on the people them, kill the people them. Like, who give you the right to just go around and kill anybody you feel to kill? Unalive, who you feel for unalive. Under guys and lies all the time. So the world is seeing that and they're waking up. They're going to destroy America because their New World agenda or New World Order does not include America. The way of America is not a part of the New World Order. That's plain and straight. Let me just finish up real quick. Right? He says, forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. And he go down further to say, mate, by the hours, those missiles are going to be fired, right? They're going to fire those missiles on America. because they are the bully of the world, they are the police of the world, and unjustly so. They want to run into Canada, which are certain white people don't know, but they want to run into Canada. They want to run into certain other country, land. Oh, we need to take this land. They are criminals. They are criminals, and long as the so-called white man exists, you won't have peace. Long as he is in power, I should say, you won't have peace, because they're going to go into slavery, and we're going to establish peace upon the earth through Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. So with that, this lesson was edified. I know. Shalom.